Reproduction in plants. In last classes, we have discussed about different events or steps in reproduction process. Male gametogenesis, female gametogenesis. These two topics were completed by you in last classes. Next to pollination. In last class, we have discussed two types of pollination process. What are they? What are they? Pollination. You know very well that pollination process. Okay. Pollination means already I told you process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollination. There are two types, self-pollination and cross-pollination. What is self-pollination? What is self-pollination? Process of transfer of pollen grains from anther of a flower to stigma of the same flower is called self-pollination. Cross-pollination means one flower to another flower. Okay, this is important one here. Okay, here self-pollination and cross-pollination. Next, how this pollination process occurs. How pollination process is carried out in plants. How means there are different types of agents. There are different types of agents for the pollination process. What are the agents? Okay. Agents are two types. Physical agents next biological agent. Second one biological agent. Physical agents are biological agents. Yes. Physical agents are mainly wind or air. Next, water. These are two important words. Biological agents, different types of biological organisms. Different types of biological organisms. Okay. Mainly here, animals. These are important. Pollination agents. These are important agents for the pollination process. Here, air is very, very important pollination agent. Most of the plants are pollinated by the air. Only some plants, some aquatic plants and lower plants are pollinated by water. Are pollinated by water. Next, some large plants, advanced plants are pollinated by animals. Large plants and maximum plants are pollinated by the animals. Okay, very important. Pollinators, animals. Animals, most of the plants are, or maximum plants are pollinated by the animals. Pollinated by animals. Okay, observe one. Next, let us see first about the pollination by age. What? Pollination. Pollination by wind or air. Pollination by wind or air. Yes, in different plants, different types of plants. In different types of plants, for example, maize and other different plants, rice, like this. Pollination process is carried out by air. Okay, this is important only. This type of pollination is called anemophily. This type of pollination is called anemophily. Okay, what? Anemophily. Next, pollination by pollination by water. Pollination by water. Different types of aquatic plants. Different types of aquatic plants. Different types of aquatic plants are pollinated by the water. Okay, some bryophytes, pteridophytes, bryophytes, pteridophytes, and other different plants are pollinated by the water. This type of pollination is called hydrophily. What? Hydrophily. Hydrophily. This is anemophily. This is the hydrophily. Okay, observe one. Next, Some plants are pollinated by the animals. This type of pollination is called zoophily. In animals, most important animals are insects. In insects, most important insects are honeybees. What? Honeybees. Honeybees are the very important. Honeybees are the very important, very important animals that pollinate different types of plants. Most of the plants are pollinated by honeybees, means on type of insect. Pollination that is performed by insects is called entomophily. Entomophily. Pollination process carried out by birds. Ornithophily. Okay, ornithophily. By bats, chiropterophily. Okay, chiropterophily. By bats. Like this, different types of animals pollinate the different types of plants. Okay, observe carefully once. Okay. Next, after pollination process, next event in sexual reproduction is fertilization. What is fertilization process? Fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. Is called fertilization process. Yes. Actually, fertilization process in which part it occurs? In which part actually? Inside of the ovary. Where? Inside of the ovary. Okay, main part when we observe inside of the ovary, inside of the ovaries, ultimately embryo sac. Okay, mainly ovary. Inside of the ovary, fertilization process takes place. Fertilization. Okay, how it is possible? How it is possible? Actually, male gametes are present in pollen grain. Female gamete is present inside of the ovary. How these two come in contact? How means, let us discuss about entire fertilization process. Okay. Yes, observe. Yes. Next, now let us discuss process of fertilization. Process of fertilization process. Here, this is ovary. Here, stigma. Style. After pollination process, pollen grain would be present on the stigma of the entire carpel. Here, after pollination process or before pollination process, some cells of the stigma secrete one type of chemical. It is called usually nectar. It is called usually nectar. Nectar is secreted by some upper cells of the stigma or external cells of the stigma. Due to presence of this nectar contains actually sugar. Mainly they contain sugar. Due to presence of this nectar, pollen grain is germinated on the stigma. Pollen grain is germinated on the stigma. Germination means extension of inner membrane. Extension of inner membrane through germpore as a tube-like structure. That is called germination. That is called germination. Already we discussed pollen grain contains two cells. One is vegetative cell, second one is generative cell. This is a very important in our discussion. Okay. Now observe through germpore, a tube-like structure is extended or inner membrane is extended as a tube-like structure through the germpore. This tube-like structure is called pollen tube. After formation of pollen tube, entire internal content present in pollen grain. That entire internal content is transported to tip of the pollen tube. Generative cell. Next, cytoplasm of the vegetative cell. Nucleus of the vegetative cell. Like this, entire this mixture is transported like this. Observe one. Here, ovules are present. This is the embryo sac. This is the embryo sac. Okay, next here, this is egg cell. Female gamete. This is the generative cell. It gives the male gamete. It gives male gamete, two male gametes. Yes. Now, pollen tube grows, pollen tube grows through the style towards the ovary, towards the ovary. As pollen tube grows through the style towards the ovary, generative cell is involved in mitosis process and gives two male gametes. Two male gametes. These two are male gametes. Yes. Okay, like this. Next, here pollen tube is penetrated into the ovary like this. Then it is grown into the ovule. It is grown into the ovule. Next, ultimately, it grows into the embryo sac. Imagine it is the embryo sac. Here, this is the female gamete. These are other cells. Here, these are the filiform apparatus. These are other three cells. Here, polar nuclei. Now, what will happen? Pollen tube is entered into the embryo sac by destroying one of the synergies. By destroying one of the synergies like this, pollen tube is entered into the embryo sac. This embryo sac, this part. Okay, like this. Now, here two male gametes are present. Next, another nucleus of the vegetative cell is present. After some time, this nucleus of vegetative cell degenerated. That is degenerated. Okay. Next, observe whenever pollen tube is entered into the embryo sac, tip of the pollen tube is ruptured and two male gametes are released into the embryo sac. Observe carefully. One male gamete is fused with the one male gamete. One male gamete is fused with the one male gamete is fused with the egg cell and form zygote Okay, this process is called syngamy. This process is called syngamy. Next, another. Okay, first male gamete. Next, second male gamete is fused with the here secondary nucleus. Fused with the secondary nucleus. Now, primary endosperm nucleus. What? Primary endosperm nucleus is formed. Primary endosperm nucleus is formed here. This process is called triple fusion. This is called usually triple fusion. Because why we are calling this fusion as triple fusion? Three nuclei are fused here. Two polar nuclei and one male nucleus. Three nuclei are fused here. That is why this fusion is called triple fusion. This fusion is called triple fusion. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Means here one fusion, here another fusion. Total two fertilization processes are occurred in angiosperm flowering plant or angiosperm. Here this type of fertilization is called double fertilization. Double fertilization process. This is the characteristic feature of the angiospermic plant. Angiospermic plant. Yes. Okay. Observe carefully. One. Observe once again. Here, pollen grain is germinated on the stigma due to presence of nectar. After that, a pollen tube is formed. That pollen tube contains the generative cell and other internal content of the pollen grain. That pollen tube grows towards the ovary, into the ovule. Ultimately, pollen tube grows into the embryo sac by destroying one of the synergy. Then, tip of the pollen tube is ruptured and two male gametes are released into the embryo sac. Two male gametes are released into the embryo sac. One male gamete is fused with the egg cell, forming the zygote. This is called syngamy. Are you understanding? This is called syngamy. Second, another nucleus or another male gamete is fused with the polar nuclei. Before fertilization process or before syngamy, two nuclei present in the polar nuclei are fused. Means polar nuclei are fused and form secondary nucleus. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Now means before syngamy it is. After syngamy, here secondary nucleus is present. This second male gamete is fused with the secondary nucleus. Then here forms pen. Primary endostem nucleus. Okay. Here zygote is formed here. Two fertilization processes are occurred here. This type of fertilization is called double fertilization. This type of fertilization process is called double fertilization process. Okay. Observe.